speaking of actors selling their soul, when you look back at your career, right? Is it any role that you was offered that you turned down that you look back at and you like, man, I should have took that role. My career would have went to another level.
Shorter answer is no. There's never been like one specific, all right, this is it. Damn, I knew I should have did that. No, I haven't had a single one. I've had um the fortune of being pretty transparent on the type of person that I am since I've been young. What that means is we did a show, Smart Guy, and I'll never forget, they came to my dressing room and they said, we want to talk to you about one of the episodes that are coming out. Can we come in? I was like, yeah, come on in. And they all sat down and they were like all kind of serious. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's up? And they're like, so look, this role, I mean, you know your role, you're Mo, right? But this episode that we wrote, Mo and TJ are in the same class together, and they have a project where they have to take home an egg. Now, people that know the series are already going, oh, yeah, I remember that episode. It was a great episode, right? But they felt the need to come talk to me because Mo's character was going to be like the mom, TJ's like the dad. You're not doing any dressing differently or anything like that because that wouldn't be funny. The funny is you're Mo, macho ass Mo, but you're the mom saying, well, where's the blanket? Where's the this and that? And all the time. The script was hysterical. And I'm laughing at them going, yeah, that's fine. What's wrong with y'all? And they felt, oh, so relieved. It was because if you're on board, it's going to be a great episode. But if you don't like it, if you feel like we're putting you in a position that you're compromising this and that and that, then blah, blah, blah. And they just kept talking. I'm like, I don't know why y'all keep talking about it. I'm good, bro. This is good. And we went and did the episode, and it was one of the funniest episodes. But they knew they had to come talk to Omar before he even read this because I'm going to be like, what? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of gay men and women in Hollywood and in the world. In Hollywood, I probably come across more. There'll be like the men, maybe female makeup artists or like wardrobe and stuff like that. It just is what it is. And they were always respectable. Everybody is. I haven't been. I've heard stories of a gay guy made a pass at you or something like that. Like, not you ain't making a pass at Omar. It's just you wouldn't. You do your job and you be human. They're funny, they're fun, but you're not that. Yeah, cool. But don't be like, hey, what you doing later? Now I got to protect my manhood, and now it's a problem. People know who you can approach and who you can't. That goes on all aspects. I just believe, and so I have never been approached. Now, have there been roles that I missed out on that could have changed the trajectory of my career? Absolutely. The reason why I didn't get them, other than my agents, or them messing up the deal, was I was always a television actor. After Baby Boy, I booked another series. The series was called The Misadventures of Fiona Plum, and I played a warlock that had a shaved head, very funny script. We got picked up to do an entire series. The pilot was sold and everything. For some reason, we never filmed it. I'm not sure what the reason was. And they wound up paying us for the whole season. We got one big ass check at the end of waiting, I think, whole calendar year. It was like, we're going to start in March. Okay, we're going to start in, June. We're going to start. December came around and said, you know what? We've decided not to go ahead with the series at all. Here's a check. Now, the thing about the check was like, damn, that's the easiest check I've ever gotten. The bad part about it was the damage it did to my career in the sense of potential. During that year, while I was waiting around, my agents were awful enough to share with me. Their thinking was this. We want to let you know that Baby Boy was a big deal for you. It was really good. It's not out yet, but the reviews are in and so forth and so on. And people are calling for you. There's a movie that Denzel Washington is doing called Antoine Fisher. And he wanted you to come in and read for it. And my heart, I was just like, are you serious? It's like, yeah, but you're under contract. You're locked in. You're supposed to start filming any month now. So we can't, you were not going to be able to do it. Even if we let you read for it, the filming, you can't. You're under contract. You're locked in with this series you're about to start. There's another movie. You heard of Eminem? And I said, man, if you don't knock it off. They said, yeah, he's doing a movie of his life, 8 Mile, man. And they want you, they would love to see you for for one of his best friends. You know what I mean? It's like his best friend in the movie, and I'm like, who wound up being? Oh, the Mekhi Phifer role. He's a rapper too. Oh, that's an alternate universe. I'm like, I'm Tupac in an alternate universe. You understand me? And yeah, and I missed out on those opportunities, and it's weird. It's almost like it put a stigma on me or something. Like, what? You did a great movie. You just did this. You were doing, and you're telling us no to these films, so they stopped calling. And I wound up just booking another series. Then I did Playmakers, and then I did the Barbershop and so forth and so on. But they were one and done, one and done. I'm waiting for one of these to be the next big thing, but it would be for some reason like the Playmaker series we did out in Toronto was about an NFL team that was going through all these issues, but this was before all of the issues that we know are common now in NFL and steroid use and corrupt this and doing drugs, blah, 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 blah. That's what the whole show was about. So the NFL hated it and made ESPN not pick it up for a second season. You know what I mean? Then I got Barbershop next year after that. Same type of thing, boom, 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 boom. And I had to wait. I was always working, always doing something, always booking TV, TV, TV. But the movie roles were far and few between. One of the ones was the one I did with Cameron, Percentage, that first film we did. That was kind of after that whole run. But yeah, I definitely missed a window right there where I was super hot. Everybody was calling, but you only say no so many times. Spike Lee called me a couple times. And we tried to get a project together. And he was like, oh, man, I'm going to get you in something, blah, blah, blah. I really want to work with you. I'm like, man, just say the word. And the last time he called me was for a series he was doing, but I had just shaved my face. If y'all don't know, I'm about to be 50 years old, right? I don't know which angle y'all using, so I might look all of 50, but I'm about to be 49. But at the time I was in my early 40s. But when I shaved, I still looked, I was 20-something. And Spike called me, so I just need you to put yourself on camera for this. And I'm like, Spike, I just shaved. I look like a baby right now. And he's like, man, I know what you look like. Just send it. And I put myself on camera, sent it to him, and he said, yeah, you look too young. You look too young. I'm like, picture me with a beard, Dan. You said you already know what I look like. But anyway, it's just things like that happen in Hollywood that we can't control. People always think, people, oh man, you should have been in Empire. Why weren't you in Empire? Like, I can't just put myself in nothing. You know what I mean? You'd been great in, John Singleton's Snowfall. You should have been in that. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? I have no control over that. 50 Cent done all these shows, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm more so of a known West Coast dude. That's probably why I get from him. But most of the time, it's not as easy as people think. Like, oh man, you're an actor. Just call him up and say, hey, put me in this. Like, that's not how it works.